Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Book of Demons. So we're gonna pick up where we left off in the first episode, where we left off right before I was gonna go down into the second level in the dungeon. And I am gonna, here, as I mentioned there, you can set up your new game. And this sort of learns from your playstyle while playing the game. So it calculates from your playstyle how long it's going to take you to do the different kind of length. And the more length you add to the floor, the higher the rewards, as you can see here. Very small has 6 rewards, progress 3%, and gold 1500. And rewards for the medium one is 16 rewards, 8% progress, and over 6,000 gold. So I'm gonna go for the medium one. That's where we're gonna start. And here you can also see what kind of mobs I've discovered so far. And there are quite a few that I haven't seen yet. I have seen them on my warrior when I played before I started the series, just when I just checked the game out. So I know which one all these are, but I'll discover them with you instead. So I'm not gonna say what their special abilities are or anything. It's just same as before, you just hold mouse button down when fighting, so you can kill the stuff as fast as possible. And this guy had I have to show that again on another. See, he had nice level. I got an extra HP and an extra mana. Lovely. So as soon as I find another one of those, I'm gonna show you, because some of them have armor. Another. Lovely. I always want to get the gold, just so. I always want to do that across the whole level. I want to make sure I'm a completionist, so I want to feel that I've done everything I can. Here is another oh, here's one of those undiscovered ones. So he has this shield, so you have to focus that before you can actually hurt him. That's very important. Doesn't seem like there's anything here, but I still want them golden footsteps. And as you can see, some of these guys have this guy has 4 hearts. Next time I level up, I will get a little bit stronger, which means they will have 3 hearts instead. So that's the sort of way you see that you get stronger. There's another with a shield. I'll do that first. And as a ranged character, you need to be sure to keep them out of a certain area around you. And when they get close, you're gonna see a red circle show up, warning me as soon as they enter that red circle, I have to do melee instead. So when they get too close, you can't do ranged damage at all. But I like this so far. It's sort of like an action RPG, but sort of with a twist. Added like a card system to the game. Okay, there is one thing I haven't done. Something's glowing down here. Did I miss something here? Ah, it's behind there. There we go. So these icons up here tells you what you've done, or what you have discovered but haven't done. So right now you can see it's marked as collected. So that means I'm gonna continue down to the next floor. So here's gonna be, as you probably saw that, an archer. So now we're gonna start having the archer mobs. Oh, here you can see the red circle show up. Just the way I decided to try to. I never tried the melee, of course, on this character. As you guys have seen even in the first episode, so I don't know how it really works. If she goes melee automatically or not, or if I have to actually click something. Because I don't see any button. I am gonna move them around. Good. I like to have one. Oh, that was an achievement. I like to have my healing in the first one. So I have that on all my characters. Wow, yeah, she takes damage. And when you get poisoned, you see these grain, and there appears a small skull-like in here at one point. Click that, and you clear the poison much faster instead of having to wait for it. Yeah, these can be a bit of pain. Range ones. Alright, I have 2 level ups now that I have that. But I'm gonna do that. Just gonna clear here. Oh, okay, so do. Oh. That's weird. Where did the level up icon go? Before it was a button here that showed up when you leveled up. You had to click. Maybe they done an update and changed it. There we go. Gotta get them footsteps. So now we have something. 2 of them undiscovered prizes. We don't know what they are. And then there's a shrine. And that's the blue shrine you see up here. Once I've taken from it, it gets marked as cleared. And over here, there's a bookcase place. So it updated to bookcase thing.
Oh, great.
And that is holding a card. And a blue card even. That should be a magical card, if I'm not mistaken. Monsters within your melee range get scared. Oh, that's perfect for as a ranger. That's a really good card. At least the bats jump right onto you, apparently. I'm guessing that is because you're a ranged character. So that's their way of... Oh! Crazy Ivan! Here comes the boss. And as you can see, it has 3 steps to it. So every step it reaches, it goes into another phase. As you saw there.
Another one bites the dust.
There we go. No problem though. Keeping him at ranged. There we go. So apparently I've found every stuff, like chests and stuff. But there are 3 things left to do. And that seems to only be the 3 zombies. Good. Like that. And you're just gonna grab the golden footsteps. Level clear. So let's move on to the next floor. Let's see what kind of characters I'm gonna discover here. Oh, yeah. You'll see what it is once I get there. This one here. So here you can get a feeling of what's gonna come up in the next ones. Maybe when you have more cards, you can, you know, make like a build beforehand, so you don't have to do that while inside it fighting. Floor still is looking exactly the same as the one we were just in. And here it is, floating cow. This is not good. Heartbreaker. Yeah, this is not good as a ranged character, not at all. Because they hurt quite a bit. There we go. I'm gonna drink this one instead of using potion card. Yeah, she doesn't like the zombies. Ugh. Who does? I usually find zombie games more interesting.
Good.
For some reason. I don't know why. Like Left 4 Dead, I played many hours. Also saw they're gonna release World War Z. That looked pretty good actually when I saw it.
Come on, it's not fair.
Another. What does your circle mean? If there's a circle around a boss, the boss is immune. The immunity timer progresses while you are inside the marked range, regardless of whether you attack the boss or not. So I have to stand inside the circle to remove his immunity. Remove that so I can move freely. Oh, yeah. This is not good. This character. Oh, I gotta do the second. Come on now. There we go. He's dead. I wasn't fond of him. And is that loot? Yeah. So that's some hidden item. I do not know what they are until I decide to buy a cauldron. And as always, you can always use these explosion things to hurt enemies as well. These rangers are not fun at all. Damn, they hurt. There's one more thing left on this stage, and that's the zombie. Let's get that out of here. And another level is clear. So we got 2 more levels. Here we have something with poison. I don't like the guys we're gonna meet here. Still the rangers as well. Don't like that.
Another day, another dungeon.
Let's go this way first. spawn others. So when they die, everything that has like a circle underneath them, around them on the ground, they have something special, like elemental damage, you can probably call it. And in this case, it happened to be poison. Golden for tips. And it's gonna be interesting to see if I get further with this guy. I haven't died yet on my warrior, so it's gonna be interesting to see what character I'm gonna make the most progress with before they die. I don't know what happens when the character dies. Oh shit. Yeah, I do not like the archers. Damn, they hurt. That left in a good time, thank you. Oh, click on that. Don't want to miss removing the poison a little bit earlier. Always a good thing to do. And now the archers has one less heart. That's awesome. Good. So I'm locked in place. Never happened before. That's new. Kill you. And remove your shield and then... Okay, you died before. A little bit closer. Oh, you're hidden behind. There we go. And drink to that.
Ah, great.
HP, lovely. Get more loot. Still, they are. So now on to the final level and see. So there, if I'm not mistaken, there is gonna be a boss on this floor. Or in these paths that are statues to get closer to him. Or does it work if I shoot them? But why did he... There are some mechanics I'm still trying to figure out. Work. God dang these rangers. Or archers, rangers. I'm just gonna see her so we move a little bit closer.
That's what I'm talking about.
New card. Your arrows split into multiple arrows on hits. That's a good one. Very good for the AoE. So I'm gonna have to open another card slot when I get to town. The cards have a fee on them. Like they cost you mana. So the passive ones usually cost more, since they're always up. So that will... on my warrior I had one card that did cost me 6 mana. That would mean I would only have 4 mana available if it weren't this character. And that's not really good enough. No, that's my first death. He jumped me. Wow. Oh, they are fighting. Wow. Collect a tombstone to retrieve your lost goods. Oh, okay, that's nice. Each time you die, your lost goods will be moved to the new tombstone. Does not apply to casual mode. I'm not playing casual, I'm playing normal. So even if I die before I get there, that stuff is saved. This is the first death of your character. You are no longer a daredevil. Your best death will be recorded in the first death leaderboard. Wow. People have made it far. A season? Oh. Is it like a seasonal thing? So here, they died. You can see here. These people are still moving. It's crazy. Oh well.
Thank the heavens for hearing my prayers and sending us a champion of light. I shall aid you in your struggle to the best of my limited abilities. Come to me should you need remedies for ailments of body or soul. Yet you should remember it is no small task to face the legions of evil. You must shield yourself with faith. There is no better protection against darkness. If you allow yourself to falter, you shall become defenseless and even risk losing your immortal soul. I saw what happened to those who went astray in their spiritual vocation and... oh, no, it's better not to dwell on such things lest darkness overcome us. When evil strikes you down in the dungeons, it takes a lot of my effort to deliver your soul from the clutches of darkness. Death always takes its toll, so any equipped cards remain at your grave and so will grant you no aid until you retrieve them. Also, some ingredients collected in the arcane cauldron perish, as spells and elixir are mere tricks in the light of the divine. Some things cannot be explained, they must be believed. Many scholars devoted their lives of prayer, hoping for illumination and understanding of the nature of the soul, but very few succeeded. In the scriptures, they usually compared spiritual links to threads of yarn being cut and souls to little pots being broken. Then again, holy men are not very skilled when it comes to similes, as their virtue stems from other qualities.
Death Rage recharge with level up, and after reaching level cap it can be recharged here for gold. So yeah, I'm now without cards.
Animated cadavers are capable of experiencing only the most base effect, hunger. Who can imagine a less meaningful existence? Their bodies are still decomposing, so it's recommended to keep them at a distance as the gases they produce are of the deadliest kind. Fortunately, they also smell awful, which serves as a warning, just like the stench of charlatanry emanating from the fortune-teller's wagon. These creatures are made of stone, which makes them extremely resilient to elements. Fire, frost, or poison cannot harm them. Their abilities are fascinating. When harmed, they petrify and lie in slumber for thousands of years, slowly regenerating. All adventurers should be warned that statues may not be what they seem. Some scholars claim that gargoyles carry a trace of demonic blood, like that charlatan woman, although it's much more obvious in her case.
Yeah, they do not like each other. The sage and the... oh, I don't have the coins right now, I couldn't do that. Yeah, the sage and the fortune teller, they do not like each other. But I do have the splitting bow. So that's good. And is it a passive? Oh yeah, yes it is, because I lost that. Yeah. Confusing myself. So yeah, let's go back and hopefully claim our shit. I hope. So now I got no healing. And there it is. See if these move a little bit closer to me. They do. Oh, what? That called the boss from all the way down there? Oh, shit. Why? The fire. That's how you do it. Apparently if you hold down shift, you can even fire without outside your light radius. Which seems to be really good as a ranger. Here's my stuff. Yes. Although I am gonna equip that instead of that. So the boss is an actual archer.
And stay down!
It's dead now though. Okay, that's good to know when playing the ranger. Some monsters you actually should shoot at from outside the light radius.
Ugh!
Made it a lot easier. So we learned that. And that was the final floor on that part of the dungeon. So let's see. Ooh, close to my next avatar. Destroy 1,000 monster hearts in total. Nice. Equip a slot with a card 10 times in total. Yeah, she has stuff. It's not a lot though. I do, however, wanna unlock the next card slot.
Stay and listen for a while.
Yes, I want that. Okay, so let's see. So it is. So I can do that instead. So I have passive there. So I only use. That is. That's a card that I actually have to activate when I want to. Okay, it's not a passive, as I thought before. That's good to know. Is there anything I'm missing here before starting the next one? I don't think I am. I don't have anything to upgrade. Let's see about the next floor, what that holds. Oh, I haven't unlocked big. Scope is unlocked when any of your characters reaches level 10. Okay. Just a thing like that. And the last one? Level 15. So the next one is also 20 minutes. So this is where we end episode 2. And I'm gonna take on the 3rd level of the dungeon. in episode 3 and discover more stuff, of course, along with it. So, I'll see you then.